So you've probably heard all the buzz about Google's AI, right? But beyond the big headlines, what can it actually do for you, like right now? Today, we're going to skip the hype and give you a real practical tour of the seriously powerful and free AI tools that Google has put right at your fingertips. We're talking about everything from brainstorming completely wild ideas to building actual apps just by typing a sentence, and even creating your own personal research assistant. So yeah, let's dive in. All right, here's our game plan. First, we'll quickly break down the core AI models that power everything. Then, we'll get hands-on with the tools for your everyday tasks. After that, we'll level up to the more advanced stuff for creators and coders, and then check out a dedicated AI research partner that is just wow. Finally, we'll pull it all together and talk about what this means for you. Okay, first things first. Before we can really get into what these tools can do, we need to pop the hood and take a quick look at the AI families that are making all the magic happen. The easiest way to think about it is like a team of experts. You've got Gemini, which is the brain. It handles all the complex reasoning and logic. Then there's Imagine, the artist, turning your words into incredible images. And finally, Veo is the filmmaker, creating video. Just about every free tool we're about to see uses some combination of these. So what's Google's strategy with all this? Well, it's basically twofold. First, they're weaving this AI into the products you already use every day, like search. And second, they're launching these super powerful standalone AI tools with really generous free access, just to get them into as many hands as possible. So, where's the best place to start? Well, for most of us, the front door to Google's AI is the Gemini web app. Think of it as your all-purpose Swiss Army knife for AI. And seriously, forget what you know about simple chatbots. This thing is a true multi-tool. You can use the Gemini app to brainstorm ideas, create, and even edit images, write snippets of code, and do some pretty deep research on complex topics. Just to give you a fun example of its creative side, Gemini was asked for octopus-themed party ideas. It actually came back with things like Octopictionary and a game called Releasing the Kraken. It's just a great little showcase of its ability to think outside the box. But Gemini isn't just for making new stuff. You can upload your own photos and edit them just by talking to it. You can literally just ask it to remove the person in the back, and it works with this surprising accuracy. It makes really complex photo editing feel incredibly simple. Okay, so that's the everyday stuff. But for those of you who want to go beyond that and actually start building things, Google has some even more advanced tools. And yeah, they're also free. All right, so here's the key difference you need to know. The Gemini web app is for using AI quickly for a task. Google AI Studio, on the other hand, is for controlling and tinkering with the AI. It gives you way more fine-grained control over the models themselves, which is perfect for developers and just curious creators. An AI Studio is a real hidden gem for sure. You can have these real-time audio conversations with it, get guided help on software by sharing your screen, and this is a big one. You get free access to more powerful models like the Veo video generator, which is usually a paid thing. Then there's Firebase Studio, which it just feels like magic. It introduces this concept of vibe coding, where you can build a prototype for an app just by describing it. You could say something like, build an app that creates recipes from photos, and it will actually generate the code to get you started. All right, next up is a tool that could fundamentally change how you research and learn about, well, pretty much any topic. Let's talk about Notebook.LM. The whole concept here is so simple but so powerful. Instead of having the AI search the entire internet, you give Notebook.LM your own sources. We're talking documents, links to websites, even transcripts from YouTube videos. It then becomes a personalized expert that is grounded only in the information you gave it. And the workflow is just incredibly smooth. First, you add your sources. Second, you start asking it really detailed questions to help you understand all the material. And third, you can transform all that knowledge into brand new formats. It's like a whole research cycle in one place. And this is where it gets really cool, because it's so much more than a simple Q&A. Let's say you upload 10 dense research papers and 3 long videos. You can then ask Notebook.LM to turn all of that into a concise study guide, a 5-minute audio summary, or even an FAQ document you can share with your team. Okay, we have covered a ton of ground, from your everyday AI helper to these really powerful research partners. So let's zoom out, put it all together, and see what this whole suite of free tools really means for you. You know, the best way to think about this is to just identify your goal. If you need quick help with creative or logical tasks day to day, the Gemini web app is absolutely your go-to. If you're looking to build, prototype, or just experiment, then AI Studio and Firebase are your sandboxes. And if you really want to master a new subject, Notebook LM is your personal research assistant. So, to just boil it all down, Gemini is your multi-tool. AI Studio gives you that next level of control. Firebase helps you code with just your words, and Notebook LM can make you an expert on pretty much anything. Whatever you're trying to do, there's a free Google AI tool ready to help you get it done. The amazing part is that all of these incredibly powerful tools are free and they're available to use right now. The technology isn't the barrier anymore. The only limit really is your own imagination. So the real question is, what are you going to create first?